In the vast, crawling, clicking world of insects, few creatures are as diverse or as bizarrely extreme as beetles. With over 400,000 known species and millions more likely undiscovered, beetles are arguably nature's most successful experiment in biological variety. But among this army of armored bugs, some species didn't just adapt, they went rogue. They pushed the limits of evolution so hard that they turned into living machines, chemical weapons, and jaw-dropping freaks of nature. While most beetles go unnoticed, quietly feeding on plants, decaying matter, or other bugs, there are a few that deserve their action movie. These beetles didn't just survive, they overachieved. They bent the laws of biology, evolved outrageous features, and in some cases became so extreme they felt like nature's inside joke. But it's no joke. It's real, and it's wild. The bombardier beetle, nature's little grenade launcher. Imagine a beetle so aggressive, so chemically insane, that it shoots boiling toxic liquid out of its rear end like a miniature flamethrower. That's the bombardier beetle. It doesn't run, it doesn't hide, it fires back. When threatened, this tiny insect unleashes an explosive chemical reaction from two internal chambers. One contains hydroquinone, and the other contains hydrogen peroxide. Mix them with a little catalytic enzyme, and you get a violent exothermic reaction that reaches nearly 100 degrees Celsius, enough to scald human skin. And it doesn't just spray once. The beetle can fire up to two rapidly a session, like a little biological machine gun, each blast coming with an audible pop. Nature handed it chemicals, and it made a rear-end cannon. No predator expects to get pepper sprayed from the butt. That's not defense. That's straight-up combat engineering. And they don't use them to eat. These elongated necks are tools of war, used in fierce, awkward duels between rival males. During mating season, they engage in bizarre battles, bashing and grappling with their necks like medieval jousters. It's clumsy. It's ridiculous. It's deadly serious. So now we have a beetle that turned its face into a fencing sword, all for love. It's proof that in nature, even the weirdest ideas can be rewarded. One species, Onthophagus taurus, can pull over 1,100 times its body weight. To put that in perspective, imagine a human dragging 6 fully loaded buses. And they don't do it for fun. They do it to impress mates. In the world of dung beetles, strength isn't just admired. It's everything. And so they evolved into powerlifters of the bug world. Proof that even poop duty can create champions. The blister beetle may be the most alluring and hazardous of all the unusual and dangerous bugs. It is also quite potentially dangerous. The bugs in question are slick, shiny, and rainbow-colored. However, if you touch one, you will regret your decision. The chemical that they create is called cantharidin, and it is one of the most dangerous naturally occurring compounds that man is aware of. When it comes into touch with the skin, it causes it to break out in a painful blister, and ingesting it can cause damage to organs or even death. Even more peculiar is how this poison is utilized. Cantharidin is a substance that male blister beetles provide to females during the mating process in certain species. The female can demonstrate her power while also creating a chemical defense for the eggs that she will produce in the future. It is much the same as saying, "Here, sweetheart, take some poison. Later on, our children will be grateful to us." Historically, humans have also attempted to make use of cantharidin. Throughout ancient history, it was marketed as an aphrodisiac and given the name Spanish fly. The consequences, on the other hand, were anything but romantic. It frequently resulted in excruciating pain, internal hemorrhage, and even death. When beetles defy the rules, the conclusion is as follows. There are over 25% of all animal species on Earth are beetles, which is an astounding number that alone demonstrates how successful their evolutionary process has been. Even though there were an infinite number of species quietly going about their lives, there were some insects that thought that wasn't enough. They became extreme outliers, pushing the boundaries of biology to produce animals that resemble comic book characters more than insects. They were in the process of creating these creatures. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more insightful content, and let us know in the comments.